Huh?
I am afraid to ask what.
No,
that
I
something
sound.
is.
You know the whole story that emerged with
Flatulence. You sound like
Yeah,
you just correct
before
her.
you jump in there, the whole story with Nicki Minaj saying that her cousin, friend,
You sound like testicles.
his testicles were swollen. His
Hold on,
because he took.
Stick on that, right? Stick on that before we get there,
Yeah.
all right? A listener has this to
Let me
get
hear.
off his chest on a Monday morning. Yeah.
Let me hear.
All right.
Yeah, man in Crystal and the Hurricane man Gilbert. Let me say something. Me get something for chat about that so still because you know see me send home my youth man them last week they from my youth man I go preschool, he just 3 plus going 4 years old, you know? And one just 10 plus, 11 somebody. Yeah, so I'm my stepson. And you know say he going in a van in a cleverly hole and whatever and when the police meet them stop the van and then take out my children of them and put them a road. Like, how you think that could work? My 2 little toddler guy home instead of somebody else big come out even or whatever. Then let my children them on the street. You understand? And we don't even know that until when my youth man attack, my little toddler attack that and not even biggest one thought that police, who them police they could be? A yellow van a walk a cleverly optimist. Yes, me can't see them van they go do little children so they take out the 2 little toddler and leave them on the street and gone. You understand me? Oh, that thing they born me, but me not see the driver yet and I can't know the driver good. That van me just catch when me get a cleverly. Once me not drive me catch the van there. I mean I go they go look for them and I go tell them say
All right.
I done something.
Yeah, no,
right,
hold on. No violence here, please. I understand the emotions, but no violence, please. I will be upset if you take my child. And listen, so the police officers come up like, wait. Who's there? You have 50 people in your van. We need to take some people out of your van. And everybody's sitting on a big people like, well, I'm coming out of the van officer. I pay my $2. I go and talk. I'll go in Clear Valley. And the officer said, well, somebody to come out. And you take the children out of the van. A toddler, right? A toddler and an 11-year-old, right? That is mind-boggling.
I could blame everybody.
Huh?
I'll blame everybody. I'll be upset with everybody. I'll be upset with the driver. I'll be upset with the passengers. I'll be upset with the conductor. And I'll also be upset with the police officer. From what I've witnessed, when you eject somebody from a van, the police officer stands there.
Oh.
The police officer stands there. Officers, they stand there.
Yeah.
And they wait until the van offloads or ejects. They use the term ejects, which is the same thing as putting people out. They stand and wait until passengers are ejected from the bus.
On which side?
They stand next to the...
Oh, Kalekwa there. Not the person's down on the leeward side.
Yes, but the police officers do the same thing across the board.
You think so?
They don't say,
You think
okay,
there's
you have to take out X out the van and walk away. Who's to say the van wouldn't drive off with the passengers? They stand there, wait, and they count again.
Okay.
And then they say it's okay to go.
So
I
think it's bad judgment to take
Right?
a toddler
One.
out of a vehicle.
As a driver of a bus,
Right.
you sit there and you find it okay to not say, listen, one of you, I can't put out the children. They are
Well,
minors.
you're probably looking in terms of
They're
the money. You're probably
minors.
looking in terms of the money.
But they are minors
make an
and they
extra
are
dollar.
vulnerable. Whether or not they come in last or what. But oh gosh, the officers can't be lenient too. I reach on the officers. I will leave them for last. Right?
But the person's looking at the
The
dollar.
conductor.
Yeah.
The conductor. If he was looking at the dollar, don't pick up the child. That child is $1. Right? $1 to get charged $100. The conductor of the van saw that it was okay to put the 11-year-old and the 3-year-old out of the bus on the side of the road.
It's not come out of the police said.
Listen,
The police
the police say you have to eject somebody or 2 people, how much ever.
Right.
The police does not say you come out or you come out.
So who
All they
take the
say to
people
the
out?
driver and the conductor, you have to take X amount out of your van. Right? Sometimes the passengers would say, I go come out. Or
Crystal?
such and such will come out. Or sometimes the conductor will say, well, you come in. Let us now go to
Crystal,
the passengers.
Leave.
Right?
Right.
Let us now go to the passengers. You telling me 12 passengers sitting in a van and thought that it was fit and okay to throw out an 11-year-old and a 3-year-old out of a van?
But that's how the society operates.
That doesn't make it right.
That's how the society
It
operates.
doesn't make it right.
I'm sorry.
Y'all go throw out old people,
They
vulnerable people, and children. It doesn't make it right.
They don't care.
So
Crystal,
12
that's how-
passengers, the driver and the conductor, 14 and you, sit down and thought that it was fine and okay to throw out an 11-year-old and a 3-year-old out of a bus on the side of the road.
Yeah.
What if rain did come?
But look at
what if somebody did come and kidnap the children them?
But look at it this way, right? JP Swan asks in live. You have a toddler traveling with an 11-year-old.
That happens. The
That happens.
11-year-old isn't responsible enough to
Well, I
take
don't
the
know.
toddler.
I'm just asking a question. You know what I mean? I mean, when I went to
Sometimes
school.
what happens, right? If you notice, he said he put them in the
Oh,
bus.
okay. So he put them on.
Sometimes this is what happens. They put children in the bus and the conductor sort of takes some informal responsibility for ensuring that that child gets to that point. It
Yeah.
happens all the time.
Chrissy,
It happens all the time.
Yeah, so I understand. Somebody's at one point making sure that this happens, and there's somebody else on the other side making sure there's a completion of that.
Right, so you
then-
have somebody waiting for the child to come who's being transported in that bus.
So basically, the responsibility of the person's the kid in between there is responsible of the driver and the
informally,
conductor.
informally, yes.
Right. So
informally, because
so-
that is just a culture. All right,
Alright.
make sure he reach such and such. He coming out.
Anybody know the yellow van? What the yellow van name? I don't know the yellow
Well,
van. But he said a yellow
leave
van.
that.
Probably
A yellow van from some
Going down
Clear
Clear
Valley.
Valley.
All right.
Yeah.
But oh gosh, man.
That's
So
heartless.
I've dealt with 3 issues or 3 different sets of people: the passengers, the driver, and the conductor.
They're heartless.
Now
Somebody
for
say
the last person, the police officer. You tell him you stand up there, and you watch them people throw out that 11 and 3-year-old children on the side of the road,
Chrissy.
and you didn't feel it in your heart
Wait.
to use your own, oh gosh, man,
Crystal.
to say, all right, put them 2 children back in the bus.
Crystal, listen. You are applying the law. You are applying the law. Right? You are applying the law.
What law?
Huh?
You're applying the. Oh gosh, man. The
You're
child,
applying
the 11-year-old, has his little brother with him. A 3-year-old brother. So wait, he wasn't live all the time? His 3-year-old brother with him. And
Yeah.
all of you stand up there and just throw them out the bus, so man. Where's the heart in all of this, man? It's just one, technically speaking, the child would have been in the person's lap, the little boy's lap.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, man. And you watch that van drive off and leave the children on the side of the road?
I know you're appealing. I know you're appealing as a mother, Crystal. I know you're appealing as a
Oh
mother.
gosh,
I know
man.
you're appealing
And you
as-
know
I'm
the
s-
thing that is upsetting about this? The parent thought that the child or the children would have gotten home safely.
Yeah.
So he there in town probably plying his trade or going back to the supermarket or something, thinking that his children get home already, only to learn that the children get thrown out the bus.
Yeah, I know, Chrissy. I know
Oh,
you're
gosh,
appealing as
man.
a mother. I know you're appealing as a mother. This is heartless. It underscores the heartlessness
I'm glad you highlighted heartless.
of our society.
They throw my children
We
at the bus
don't-
and I didn't know. Next thing you hear, some children get knocked down at the side of the road or something. And I hear thinking, oh, it's not my children because my children gone in a yellow bus and they don't reach home. It's children.
Wow. I'm stumped here. Somebody got Crystal upset. I'm just saying that
You don't have no heart.
the
None of you have heart.
The adults in the situation are heartless.
All of them.
They're
the
heartless.
12 passengers,
They're
the
heartless.
driver and the conductor are sorry.
Yeah. But
And the police officer
To the
who watched
farm-
the van drive off and leave the 2 children at the side of the road.
to the father, let us remain calm in this and all
Well,
this.
considering that the
Yeah, let us remain
everything
calm.
that he shared was factual.
Let us remain calm in all this, all right?
Considering that everything that he shared was factual. Heartless.
Why would the man come and tell lie, Crystal? Why would he come on the radio and tell lies? Why would he tell
Sometimes
lies?
that happens. But
What?
I am saying my opinion is based on what the listener shared.
Yeah.
Heartless. Heartless. That's another question that people have as it concerns the 12 passengers. If a parent has a child in the lap, do you consider that child in the lap as a passenger? Even though they are not essentially taking up a space on the seat.
Yeah, I think they get charged for that. Who said you get charged for that? If
Do they consider the child? If I have a
come in
2-year-old
your
in my
van
lap.
right. They get charged for that? I
Do
mean,
you consider that child as a passenger?
I know people charge people for
I
that.
have heard that they count
you
the
gotta-
child as a passenger.
Right. You shouldn't do that though, for safety reasons.
Sorry.
You shouldn't
Hello.
do that.
Good morning.
Yes, but this is heartless. This is wickedness, and you have to speak, Crystal, especially as a young. Well, I don't want to say single parent, but you have to speak. This is just unbelievable, huh? So where's God in all of this? Where's that spirit that we should have? I mean, this is so ridiculous. You put out 2 youngsters, toddler, huh? I mean, this is just ridiculous. And you tell me that we are Christian people? God have mercy upon us as Christian people. I just had to call and
Yeah.
it hurts me. It hurts me, man. And no excuse. Maybe the police should be charged for this. Thank you.
Yeah.
you very
well,
much.
you speak of the police for the commission.
Charge-
we
charge
should
the
have a little, have the commission in all this.
All right.
You got a voice note?
I'm going up. All right. Some voice notes here. Let's put them out as quickly as possible. All right. Okay. Here's one.
Good morning, Extreme
I think this was from earlier.
I just want to say
No props.
something.
I hear.
But
This vaccinated thing and this COVID thing is becoming a racialism in this world.
sure to do one actually.
Trust me, it's becoming a big racism thing in this world. And a lot of shit is going to happen. A lot of people going to get
Did you just say?
violent
No, it's just something in the back.
pretty
happened.
soon
Something drunk.
if it didn't start happening already. Seriously. I don't like where it's going.
I'm trying to understand in terms
Hold on.
of.
Let's
Now
do
you
it.
see where this COVID thing is going, eh? Look at that. A kid. A kid you put out the van. See it?
Yeah. I think I follow you.
Oh boy.
So you know what he's saying, right? Because we've enforced the COVID protocol, we are now putting other persons or even infants at a disadvantage because we are so bent on the stringent application of the rules that we're reaching to the point where we're becoming heartless.
Are becoming heartless?
Okay, we have
We
become
heartless
Stop.
already.
You jump
We
on my-
heartless already.
Right.
12, 14, 15, 16 of you. Sit down and watch them throw to pick me out a bus at the
But the
side of the road.
protocols have to be adhered to,
Gilbert.
and that was what I'm saying.
Gilbert.
The protocols
Gilbert.
have to be the
The
protocol.
protocols have to be adhered to, yes. But as a police officer as well,
Crystal,
right?
Crystal.
Don't you have a right to say, listen, boss, you cannot leave the children behind. Take the children and ask somebody else, an adult, to get out of the bus. Because the children are vulnerable.
So you went back to the
Or-
call. Who makes the call? Is it the police
Or-
officer? Should have made the call. He made the call. He should have made the call.
Or Gilbert, or say,
Uh-huh.
listen, this time I'm going to allow you to take this child and the other child
Okay.
today.
Fair.
But the next time, please do not pick up extra passengers.
But what if the officer left the station with the strict order? Listen, there's absolutely no exception to the case, and the officer is following.
Then we have
the
a
letter
problem.
right down
Then we have a problem.
because this needs
Then
to be
we
enforced.
have a problem.
All right.
Charge the van the $100, put the child back in the van and let them go.
Oh, Crystal. Why?
You are telling me there's absolutely no way, absolutely under no circumstances can you have a heart. Yes, the protocols are in place, 12 passengers to a van, but you would leave an 11-year-old and a 3-year-old at the side of the road. Not
It's a
where their
difficult one.
parents are expecting them to be.
It's a difficult one.
If somebody had picked up that child and raped that child or raped those children
Crystal.
and killed them,
You don't know if it's a girl.
so they don't rape boys. They don't rape boys.
No, that's some.
Hello,
petty,
good
but-
morning.
That's some petty, but
They don't rape boys. They rape boys too. Just in case you didn't know.
Like,
Hello, good morning.
it sounds a
Good
bit.
morning, my dear.
Good morning.
I am on your side, and you made the comment just before I called.
Mm-hmm.
You would have to take those 2 children home, and I'll have charge them $100.
Yeah,
And
just give man the charge.
And the 2 adults will have been out of the bus. The 2 adults will have come out the bus.
Mm-hmm.
The 2 children will have been taken home, and you would have been still charged $100.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That will teach them a very good lesson.
Yeah, just carry the children home and done.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, you don't get in trouble already. Just carry the children home and
Taking
done.
out the 2 adults still.
Yeah.
And then you'll still have to pay the charge.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Ridiculous. All right, buddy.
All right, thanks. There's a way around it. Let me play this voice note
Let me hear.
right?
Crystal, good morning.
Morning.
Hurricane Man, a blessed good morning to you guys.
I like this.
That police who do that to those kids is like so ridiculous. For instance, suppose something did happen to them kids when they put them out of that vehicle. Suppose something did went wrong with them. They are by themselves. They doesn't have a guardian to watch them to see they catch another vehicle. These police, they are so wrong, and they should charge everybody, especially in that van, because all of them supposed to be blamed. You know, the passengers in there, they themselves could even say, okay, we will hold one of the kids in their lap, for instance. You know, you don't just leave children out there like that, and especially in a time like now. You know, it's not right. But anyway, I guess maybe that's their thing in St. Vincent, because if it's here, they would have been big trouble in Toronto here. They would have been in trouble. Anyway, you guys stay blessed, stay safe.
Thanks.
Enjoy the rest of your
You
day.
too. Love that. That's
All right,
nice.
so let's run through all the
Nice.
comments.
A few minutes.
They say the conductor of the van is a dotish man. Somebody says, Hurricane Man, what nonsense you talking about? Applying the law. These are children.
No, listen.
Jimmy says, hold on,
No.
because we don't have much time. I'm just
Okay,
gonna
okay.
run through
Carry on,
the messages,
carry on.
right? Everyone in that whole thing, very inconsiderate. Wicked. They will put kids out of the van, but they carry the drunken men them. And they can't tell them to wear masks. I'm speaking of what I see for myself, Crystal. The police officer is a weak officer and was scared to let 2 adults get out because he or
Yes.
she knows the kids
Yes.
can't talk.
Yes.
He should know that kids at that age still need supervision.
Yes.
They may know what to do when they get to their destination, but may not know what to do if dropped off halfway, as in this case. The officer failed in his duty, and he is supposed to look out and care for each and every single citizen. And I hope he stood up there wherever those children were put out and ensured that they got into another bus and got home. As a matter of fact, I hope you carry them home in your vehicle yourself. A vex.
You see,
The children must have gotten on the bus before some of the adults in the bus.
Possibly.
Why couldn't 2 adults volunteer to come out? Heartless.
Somebody said the conductor's a dotish man, so maybe that's why.
Well, people in that bus got to be children, because I can't see a mother sit down there and watch that. What if their child, what if it was their child, heartless, carried out
Don't say it,
all of
Crystal,
them.
don't say it.
It says, good morning, guys. Even before COVID, van drivers and conductors have been throwing kids out of vans.
Who's it?
Let's not blame COVID. Everyone in that case should be ashamed.
Do van drivers
Very good solution, Crystal. Good compromise. Wicked. Wicked.
Are you too wicked?
I feel like you need it again, boy. Okay.
This is too much.
Okay. Last 2 voice notes. I'm gonna steal 2 seconds.
2
from,
seconds, yeah, take it.
All right. I'm gonna steal 2 seconds, and then I'm going to apologize after. All right. Last 2 voice notes.
Quick.
Hold
Good
on.
morning, guys.
Good morning.
The fact that this complaint is coming from a father says a lot.
Oh,
And
yes.
Mr. Hurricane Man, I thought that you would delve into something like this. The fact that this complaint is coming from a man, it says a lot. Why? Because a man, a true man, a father, protects his children, takes care of his children, provides for his children. And if the man put his children in a van, I don't know if he did or did not. The children were in a van. I don't know how they got in a van. But you would like to think that the man is in his mind thinking that, okay, these children are okay to get from point A to point B, and to hear that they're on the side of the road somewhere. You don't have any control as a man on that particular situation, it's going to do something to this male. It's going to do something to this man as a father. And it must have gotten to him for him to be able to open up about it and put it on the radio.
Yeah.
That is something we need to look at. And yes, I agree. Everybody in the situation just heartless.
Thank you.
I think that the adults did not come out of the van because they know the difficulty it would have taken for them to get another transport to get home. So why put the children through that difficulty? Anyway, somebody would have to answer.
Well, that would the father say. All the mothers are coming out.
That's
Crystal,
two very good points.
all the mothers are.
Two very good points. One, a father is actually speaking up, right? Two, they know how hard it was to get another van. So you rather put two vulnerable children at the side of the road to struggle to catch a van to go home. And you see, initially the father said that he put them in the bus. Suppose that child caught the wrong bus. Suppose it was not a customary thing for the children to catch buses. Suppose they catch the wrong bus and end up somewhere else. Huh? A lot of suppositions here.
Yeah, a lot of supposition. Yeah.
Police are
You're
supposed
correct.
to protect and serve each and every single Vincent.
The adults fail.
And let me tell you right now, you have failed
The adults fail.
to
And we're
protect
heartless.
those two children. COVID-19 protocols, yes. But oh gosh, man, this is a very unique situation. If the bus had 12 passengers plus the two children, come on, man. Come on, man. Anyways, thank you very much for joining the Wake Up Call for another Monday morning. Join us again, same time, same place, right here on the X tomorrow morning. DJ Jose, the Hurricane Man, and yours truly, Crystal. We're signing out. See you guys tomorrow.